Hey y'all, welcome back if you've been here before. Welcome if you're new. This is City Beauty Plumping Oil City Lips. And this is the one for daytime. This is Sangria. They do have another shade, which is, what is it? Pink Champagne. But the PAO is 6 months. And so it does take me 6 months to go through with their lip oil. And so I didn't want to open both of these. So this is the one I've been using daily since they sent it to me. There's a code below. All right, why are we here today? It must be the money. No, it ain't the money, y'all. I'm here today because, trust me, YouTube is a long game unless your intent is to like be the next biggest thing. But then you're doing stuff you might not necessarily want to do. Today, though, we're here because this is another 3-way collab with none other than Janessa J Champagne. And it's your girl, Joe Beauty 87, aka Grace here. So what Janessa had this idea, y'all, and I was just like, oh, okay. But in my mind, I'm like, what the hell? This is true story, Janessa, because y'all know I need little sentences, bite-sized pieces, which is crazy because I have a doctorate degree, so I can't understand. But the idea was, it was bigger than my usual collabs. It's like, okay, we want to do this color story, compare the palettes type of thing, right? And so so Janessa had this idea with freckles, and even though she explained it, I was still thinking it was different than what she said. She said she was going to order packs of freckles, and they have a lot of fun colors, and she was thinking to send a pack to me and a pack to Grace, so we will all have all the colors, and we can do a collab and use the freckles, and then we can each choose each other's color of freckles to use. And that really was that simple, right? But for some reason, maybe it was one of my off days, because if y'all been here not the last couple of weeks, I've been well, except just this thing in my throat, and my doctor says it's normal to still have a cough or to feel like you need to clear your throat for up to 2 weeks after a cold. And so my cold is gone, it's just still the sting in my throat, and also having asthma doesn't help. So I was just like, oh, okay, that sounds like fun, because y'all know I'm always down to collab, right? And I keep telling Dawn, when you start doing videos, we're going to do a collab. And I be telling Tony, when you start doing videos, we're going to do a collab. So I'm always down to collab with my trolls, you know what I'm saying? So that really is how simple it was. But then when she had mentioned it again another time, or I was thinking about it later, I was like, what'd she say? And so when the freckles came in, she's like, oh, I got the freckles. And meanwhile, I believe she did ask Grace, and we do have a group chat for texting, messaging. And so, of course, Grace was like, sure. Because, all the three of us, we have done multiple collabs. And we're like the 3 musketeers in these YouTube troll streets here. And so she got the freckles in and sent them to us. And it was not, excuse me, what I thought it was going to be. We're going to just put groundwork over here today because I'm trying to determine if having the groundwork on changes how eyeshadow sticks to the Fenty primer. And even if it does, I'm still going to use it, but I might just not use it all the time because I don't know if it's encouraging fallout or not. And I kind of don't think it is, but I just want to see if there's a difference. So we got our freckles from Janessa. And when I opened it, I was like, and so then she had to give instructions on using it. And I'm just like, she said, you press the sticker part on your face. And then, you press it with a wet cloth so that y'all, I was just like, what the hell is this? So, but here they are though, and then I'm going to tell you. So there's like 4 more. These are the different colors. There's 4 more different colors. And so when I got it, I'm like, is it a crown? I'm like, because I'm like, what is this? And so what you do is the freckle side, you press it to, I'm going to do down here. You press it to your skin, excuse me, and then you use a wet cloth to like loosen the cardboard, and then you pull the cardboard part off. But that's a freckle, like a real freckle. I thought it was one of these. And the freckles will stay on your face. So I was just like, wait, what? And I'm like, how you put this whole thing? Like, I was trying to imagine, like, how And so me and her were going back and forth at the group chat, and she said that she cuts hers. And so I was like, oh, okay. So I did try it that night. I had already done a look. I said, let me just see. So I wet a paper towel, because y'all know I'm messy. And I put a little piece. I didn't bring the other piece that was cut. I do have my scissors here to cut it later. And so I think I put it like right here. And I was, pressing the wet paper towel onto it. And then I took the cardboard part off. And half the freckle stuck, half didn't. So I'm like, shit. So when I put the other piece, I think I put another piece over here. And I used Fenty setting spray. And I sprayed. And then I took the cardboard off and it stuck. So we're going to use the spray today. But I was just like, that's a lot of stuff to do. And it did take off some of my makeup because when you look at it here, like the freckles stop here, but then the cardboard is all the way up here. And like down here in the corner, So it did pull off some of my makeup. And if that happens, we'll fix it or just leave it. I don't know. So choosing each other's colors, because she was like, so-and-so could choose so-and-so color, so-and-so. And I was just like, and I said, well, we know Grace's favorite color is purple. We know Janessa loves pink and green. And me, I like dark stuff. So I don't know how that happened that we didn't get like those colors for ourselves or for each other. So, and I put on the back, like whose color is who, because y'all know I was going to forget. So Grace, I think Janessa chose purple for Grace, and I have Grace's name. So this is what the purple ones look like. And I chose rainbow for Janessa. So this is the one that she's going to use. And I want to say Grace chose green for me. And so this is what we're going to be using. And so I asked Janessa last night. Today is March, I think it's the 4th. It's a Monday. We have our live stream tonight. I said, so are we doing like an eyeshadow look that's like in line with the color of the freckles or whatever? And so she said, well, we can incorporate an eyeshadow color that's the same as a freckle. So I'm like, okay, green. And I said, you know what? I said, I don't know right now, but I said, I'll do a green eyeliner and a green lip. But then when I was thinking about it too, I said, you know what? Let's use the Yucca palette. This will be number 11. I haven't used this palette in a long time. And I looked at it last night, this morning, and I looked at it again a little while ago. And I think I'm going to try and do a halo eye. I don't think I'm going to try and do a halo eye. I'm going to do a halo eye. However it comes out is how it comes out. Because y'all know we just do stuff here. On my inner rims, I have on Hellbent from MAC. And this is like a dark green type color. That's the color of it. And on this eye is sticking from the Fenty. And on my lower lash line, I have on aqua green. So we already got the greens going. So we're going to do this look. We already primed the eye. This eye just has the Fenty. I didn't take out any brushes. I made myself sick yesterday. I made my stomach sick late last night, y'all. Oh my gosh. And so I had my regular oatmeal today. I did not eat food, and I'm trying to think of what to eat. I was going to have a salad today, but then I thought that might be a little too rough, like on my stomach right now. So I don't know what I'm going to eat for lunch/dinner. I'm just taking out some brushes. But I am excited about this collab, and Janessa has said to me that if I didn't really care for the freckles, I could use them for clients. But because of, you got to use the water thing or spray it might lift off the makeup, blah, blah, blah. I said, I'll just use them, and I'll use them for troll play looks. Those are the looks I do where I'm just like doing stuff, right? And so, and I do have face jewels I need to start using too. And there's an event coming up. I need the message just to make sure they didn't forget me, and I'm sure that they didn't. They start promoting their event like 3 months prior. And I'm excited about that because I'll be on the roster for face painting, and they always do a theme. So, all right, let's get to this palette. We're going to take Willow. The only thing with this palette is when I do my halos, I put the second to the darkest here and the darkest here. The second to the darkest here and the darkest here. But even taking this is way bright compared to this one. We're going to do it. And we're just going to see. So we're going to put this here. I am excited for this look because either way, it's going to be messy and grungy. And y'all know I like messy and grungy. And so doesn't matter if it looks right, because if it's the grunge I'm going for. And I do know that some of my looks are not for everybody. I already know that. And so I appreciate those of you being here who my vibe is not your vibe and you are still here. I do appreciate that. So if you don't watch Gel Beauty 87, aka Grace, I suggest you do. Y'all, she does so much freaking content and so many different types of content. I'm just like, ooh, girl. She gave me an idea for something one day. She was like, oh, you could do this and this and this and that. I texted back. I said, now we both know I ain't going to do that. This is almost the same color as the color underneath my lower lash line. But yeah, she does fragrance. She does fashion. Of course, she does the makeup. She does vlogs. She has a membership. I do as well. She has a membership and she does, I think, one members only vlog a month. And it's usually like an hour or so where she just takes us with her through her entire day. And I don't do enough to do that. But so she does that. And what else does she do? And y'all know all the different series, the comparisons, new school versus old school, just a lot of different things. And if you're not part of her membership, you should be, as well as mine. And if you don't watch the Dessa J Champagne, y'all, she is a breath of fresh air in these YouTube streets. Like she just does what she want to do, like I do. And that might be why we get along, because we're here because we just love being here. We love sharing what we share. You know, what we love, you know, we hope other people will love too. And she talks to you, you know, I'm feeling like we're almost the same. She talks to you like she's just really talking to you. Like it's not scripted or anything. So again, like I do, I just sit and I talk to you when I'm doing what I'm doing. She does reviews for, does she do reviews for makeup? She does talk about her makeup. She also does vintage toys. She geeks out on horror movies and she'll be reviewing, you know, what's the best, you know, 10, you know, horror movies, and she'll break down why they ranked where they ranked. Like, so she has a lot of stuff for everybody. And she has a website. I do have it saved on my home screen on my phone, and I admit that I need to check it more than I do. For Black History Month, she highlighted Black content creators, of course. I was on there, and so was Grace, and I was just like, ooh. And so she's very into whatever's going on. Like Black History Month, like I don't do things particularly for this month, that month, and I should. Like Women's History Month, you know, there'll be other people doing collabs for that, or you know, Black History Month, people do collabs for that. They'll spotlight Black-owned brands. For Pride Month, I did do a look. Actually, the last couple years, I think, and so, but she does something for everything, and I think part of it is like I don't keep up with what's going on. And even if it's on my mind to do something, like I end up forgetting. And I think also I'm just so in my pocket of doing what I normally do that it's not like, oh yeah, such and such is coming up, I need to do something for that. But Janessa stays on top of all of that, and it is really refreshing. And her personality is freaking hilarious. And if you do ever watch her videos, I'm looking for fallout. I don't have any, but these concealers and things are creasing. When you do watch her videos, watch until the end. She puts her bloopers at the end, y'all. It's freaking hilarious. I'll just be like, I am sweating. Yeah, if you watch her videos, watch the whole video. We're going to take, I don't want to take that brush. Let me take out 2 of these. That was the Esom V27. This is the older one, black handle. V27, excuse me, newer one, black handle, and it's angled. This is the older V27, silver ferrule, and it's not silver handle, and it's not, oh my gosh, can I think? It's not, damn it, angled. Yo, I don't know what be happening to me. Why did I think this was darker? Forgive me, this is Willow. And now we're taking this shade right here, which is Calathea. Why did I think it was darker? And I think it's because I forgot that the cream to powders sometimes do go on lighter, because then I would have put this on the outside instead of putting Willow out there. And even though this is more of, I just felt the chunk fall. I do think this is more in line with how most people do halos, because they put the darkest shade all the way out. But for my eye shape, I don't like that, because it's just all this puff here. To me, just doesn't always look right that way. Unless it's a monochromatic halo look, because then it all just blends in. I probably could have used my hourglass brush for this. That's a pretty blend. It's pretty. So make sure you do check out Grace's video and also Janessa's video. I will tag them both below, and if you click on that, it'll take you to their YouTube page. If I have their links, their video links, I'll put them below as well. The problem I have sometimes is, and I know it's not a me thing, it's a YouTube thing, if I tag someone, even in the title or in the description box, if I go into analytics on my phone, YouTube Studio on my phone, if I edit anything in the description box, it'll remove the tag. Like, it'll still show that there's a tag there, but it's not lit up, which means if you click it, it's not going to do anything. So every time I do edit something after I tag someone, I have to go back on my laptop, particularly, to redo the tag so that it'll show up. And so that's kind of annoying. And so sometimes people say, oh, I tagged you in such and such. And I'm like, oh, I didn't see it. Because when somebody tags you, you get notified. But then when I go to it, I'll see that I am, but it's not lit up because YouTube doesn't always show up. So, still, I have some fallout over here. So it's definitely not whether I used the paint powder or not. Now we're going to take I'm thinking this shade and then this one for dead center. This shade is Makia, or Makia, however you pronounce it. And it is, or do we want to take this? We're going to take that one. Call it Makia or Makia, however you pronounce it. And we're going to tap off, and we are going to overlap Calathea. Oh Lord. And I am overlapping a little bit more than I normally would, because these two shades, like, the blend is nice. It looks like one shade just blended out, and I do like how that looks. And we're going to struggle when I get to the freckles, but I'm excited to use this palette again. Something else I realized is realizing how much I like a palette is how many looks I do with that palette. This is number 11. 669, I did almost 20 looks with that palette. What else? Circle Loco. I think I'm almost 20 with that palette. And even though some other palettes I really like, I just don't use them as much, whether it be the Color Story or, and not that I don't like the Color Story, but it's not one of my preferred vibes. You know what I mean? And so I think this will be a lot of work. I was thinking to go through my gallery and find the palettes I have not used lately, which means looking through all of my pictures to see how many looks that I do and when's the last time I used that palette. And then making it a point to use those palettes. But then I'm like, that's a lot of work, looking through all them pictures and making all those notes. So what I'm going to do is, we have our roundup in our next Monday's live, and those palettes are on my desk. And I'm going to leave them there until we do the live, because what that'll do for me is it takes them out of my rotation. So that will ensure I use different palettes in March than I used in February. So I think that is just what I will do. But I will also look, like when I haven't thought to use a palette, I will look to see when I last used it. So this is what we got so far. And even though this color is to here, it doesn't quite look like it, because I like my halos when there's just a strip of that center lid shade. And so I do want more of this to show up, but I chose these colors, and so it is what it is. And so we're just blending the edges, and I am sweating. So this is what we got. We have a little bit of fallout over here, and this is just the Fenty side. I do have more foundation on my palette, just a couple dollops. And so we are going to clean that up later. So now I have 2 Hourglass brushes out. We're going to put them home. Am I going to do a transition shade? I think I might. We're going to take another Esom brush, and we're going to, I think this would be too bright against this. We're going to, I know I start sentences and never finish. We're going to take this shade. This one is Komarebi, something like that. And so we're just going to do a stripe. And yeah, this is nice. So now I know if I do a halo again, and then we're just going to side to side and just blend it. So now I know if I do a halo again, put this one first and then put this one, because this one is darker. I do like this though. This is cute. This is really cute. This is super cute. I'm excited that it's getting warmer, because I've been getting messages for quotes for parties. But I think I'm a little high for what they're looking for. And I think, like, if you usually don't have a makeup artist at your party, your teenager's party or a kid's party, and it might be 15 to 20 people, I'm thinking they aren't aware of the cost of that. But anyway, and also I do factor in gas and tolls and stuff like that. I am sweating because that adds up too. And I don't want to take a job somewhere and I'm only making enough just to pay gas. You know what I'm saying? So I'm looking at this green in here because it's looking, y'all, my eye is tearing. It's like dropping down, well, leaking down. So I'm just pressing in here. Okay, that looks more the same. I'm looking at the shape of that inner corner. Yeah. So we're going to take this brush, this Fenty brush, and we're going to take, this shade is not original to this palette. This is Marlin, and I think it's from Retroglam, but we're going to take that one. This is the only shade in here that's not original to this palette. And we're going to put this under here, under our eye. I'm excited for this look because, one, I'm excited to use this palette, but mostly I'm excited for this look for the collab. Oh, that's pretty. I do have that aqua green under here, and this shade has a bluish tint to it, but it's turning yellowish in some areas because of that pencil liner. I realized I didn't do the intro. Hello, how are you? My name is Dion. I call this the Crazy Troll Nation. Crazy because I do a whole video and then do the intro near the end. That's pretty. The crazy is knowing it's okay to be your authentic self. And the troll part is not caring too much about the beauty community standards. You set the standard for yourself. Try not to feel like you need to use a certain brand, a certain tool, or a certain technique. Use whatever you want to, however you want to get your makeup on in the way that you are satisfied with it. We're going to take Fushi, this shade, for brow bone. But I'm thinking this one. Let's just do this one. This one is... what am I looking at? Oh, I'm on the wrong side. This one is, oh, that is Fushi. What was I thinking? This one. Oh my gosh, y'all. This is Acacia. We're going to do this one instead, but I do think, yeah, we're going to take that one. The bottom line here at the Crazy Troll Nation, and what we believe in here is self-acceptance and self-love. Embracing your natural features, enhancing them if you want to, when you want to, but never feeling like you have to. Love yourself for who you are and for how you look, even when you're not wearing face paint. That's what we stand for here. I hope that resonates with you if you are new here. I do like, oh, that's nice. This is a Sigma brush. This is a Sigma E45. I love this brush because it is tapered and it's small. And when I do have just a little bit of space for under my brow bone, like this fits right there. And it gives me a lot of control because it is tapered and because it is a thinner brush than, say, like even the E49. And so this is the 45, this is the 49. And because of the way I do my makeup and because of the space that I have left that I want to use this brush for, or a brush for, this goes very well. I like how that looks. Do I want to take something bright and put right under the brow? No. We're going to leave this like this. I do kind of feel like I want something a little bit darker on my lower lash line. So we're going to take, shit. Did I tell you I curse? I didn't. I do curse sometimes. I curse. We're going to take this shade, which is Flax, a clean one of these. Every shadow gets its own brush. And we're going to put that right on top. I do curse sometimes because I curse. And there's an organism that lives in my throat that randomly hiccups, gurgles, and belches. I haven't been making an appearance as much lately because of this cough thing. This clear my throat thing that's been going on. But the other day I did a video, y'all. Oh my gosh, it was gross even for a troll. I had a hiccup and then I had to wait for it because I felt the belch coming out. I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, excuse me, y'all. And I know it was heard in the video. Because whether I think y'all hear it or not, whatever's going on in my throat, I do try to be aware of it to say, excuse me. Sometimes one does get past me. But I was just like, yeah, that was very audible and that was gross. So I am sweating, y'all. Like under my eyes is sweating, around my nose is sweating. So that is it for this palette. We used, what did we use? We used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shades. I don't know why I always feel the need to tell y'all how many shades we used. So, excuse me. We are going to, this is the extra dollop of foundation that I put. And so we're going to put that under here to clean up. And that's what we're going to do with that. I am just sweating. We are going, that looks nice. We are going to, what eyeshadow liner? I know y'all, I apologize. I keep starting sentences and not finishing. You would think I was ADD or something, right? And I'm actually not. Not that I'm aware of. I have diagnosed myself OCD mild. Excuse me. But yeah, I'm not ADD or ADHD, but you would think that I am the way I start sentences and don't finish. I'm trying to think of what eyeliner to put. I did not notice the difference between how the shadows are on over groundwork, over the primer, or just over the primer. This is Fortune from Melt Cosmetics. I think we're going to do that because this I think might kind of blend in. This is Inglot number 86 because it's bright. I think it might blend in. So we're going to do Fortune. I did think to put something in my brows, but I think that's too green if I put this in my brows. I think that's a little too much. All right, so we're going to put Fortune for upper lash line. We're going to put both of these on our lashes. We're going to powder down the face, finish the face, come back. We're going to get with these freckles, y'all. This is what we have. This lippy is Notoriously Morbid, Loving the Dead, and it is described as, did I say Living the Dead or Loving the Dead? Loving the Dead, and it's described as matte black with emerald green sparkle. If you like green and you like grunge, this is it right here. And if you want to do extra, put one of them eyeliners in your brows. We did do Fortune, the darker green across the upper lash line, and we did take number 86, this Inglot green, for just the wing. Yeah, so we used our regular stuff, House Labs, Hourglass. We sprayed the face with the Scandinavia, y'all. We're gonna get with these. We're gonna get with these freckles, green. My color was green, so I need to figure out like where am I going to place them, because I am going to cut it. And before I tried to put one here, and I think I did one over here. I didn't try to do symmetrical because I'm like, it ain't gonna happen. But I don't want it to just look weird. So if I place, I think that might be too close. So I think we're gonna do here, which means cutting it like about here. And we're gonna cut it on an angle just because. And so it's actually, oh shit, I didn't, yeah, this is gonna go this way. So I'm gonna try and angle it where this is at least in line with that. So yeah, we're gonna do that. And so for the other side, and she didn't say we had to use the whole strip, but I'm thinking, do I want to do something over here? You know what, this whole piece can go, no. Well, actually it would go on this way. No. Yeah, this is the thing, y'all, trying to figure out like where we want it. Oh shoot, because the other one that I cut, it was cut in a way where I could have put something right here in the center, but the thing is if I try and do it in the center and it don't show up that way, it's going to look strange. You know what I'm saying? Like if I were to cut this here, but if all the freckles don't show up, it ain't gonna look right. That ain't gonna look right. You know what? No, because it is hook right here. Unless I cut the hook off. But this is rounded at, well, this part. Y'all, this is like a whole thing here. Thank you, Janessa. So I did cut it again. So maybe, but it's still this. Okay, let me just put that down. We're going to use this one over here somewhere. Thank you, Janessa. So we're going to, and it's not even going to look sharp because you'll just see the freckles. You're not going to see the paper. So you know what, I could, because all of this is just blank. That might look weird though. We're going to do it because we're weird. All right. Shaking up the spray. Yes, I'm stuttering and I'm nervous, and so I'm just fiddling with stuff right now because I'm nervous. And I noticed that I do that. So let me just. Lord of mercy. Y'all, this. Oh, you know, let me get my cloth ready in case there's a mess. The cloth I always keep here. I promise you right now, I am not stalling. I am just getting prepared for a mess. This cloth right here. All right, so this, damn it. All right. So now watch my Janessa do this. It's gonna be so friggin' easy. And then y'all will see me struggle. I'm excited to see how she uses it and what happens. And thankfully it is sticking some, but we're still gonna spray the spray. I'm curious to see. Oh, can I see the spray? Curious to see Grace use these. Yeah, my eye is, oh shit. Thank you, Janessa. Yeah, this whole corner in my eye is wet. I don't wanna, shit. It feels like it wants to go in my eye. But this is all stuck, which is good for the most part. I don't want, my eyes are burning. It got in my eye. Whew. Oh, my eyes are burning. The spray is in my eye. Whew. Okay. Damn it. And not that this is helping to burn, but at least it won't tear. This side did tear upwards some in the corner, so that's why that's looking that way. So let's, damn it. How do I get the cardboard off? Oh, shit. Thank you, Janessa. Fuck. Okay, wait a minute. And you know what? I got nubby nails too, so I can't even like say let's put the nail underneath it. Shit. And it ain't nothing. No. Alright, so I'm pressing y'all because this. I'm trying to get the cardboard. Y'all. Because the cardboard comes off and the freckles stay on the face. And look what it did to my makeup. Fuck. Thank you, Janessa. So this didn't work. When I experimented with it, it worked a lot better than this. Damn it. Fuck. Thank y'all for being here. We're just going to do a little piece down here, and hopefully it will stick this time. This is the bronzer that we used. It was really stuck, but then it didn't. This is the blush that we used. And we're using the same brushes that we used for the blush and bronzer before. Damn it. And this is why I would not use these on clients, because it may or may not actually work. So, and watch when Janessa do it. It's going to be so freaking simple. And this is the highlighter we used and the highlighter brush that we used. Shit. You know what? I should have took freaking pictures first. With and without the freckles. That's what we're going to do right now, y'all. So let's do these pictures, because this, I don't know. All right, so this way. This way. And this way. And we're going to hold up the palette, and we're going to get back to these freckles. Janessa. Oh, child. I love you, Janessa. All right, and once we get these freckles on some kind of way, it really worked when I sprayed it before. I don't even know if I'm gonna do up here, because I don't want to spray near my eye again, because I did get in my eye and it burned. So we're going to, fuck, man. Oh, shit. I want to do, yo, and it was sticking some after I sprayed it, so it's like, why? Oh. So I'm pressing it all along. Fuck. And watch how simple, oh, it is when Janessa does it. Yo, if this don't work, I don't know what to do, because it worked before. And the cardboard is wet, because you see my makeup through it, unless that's from on my finger. My neighbors must not be home, because their dog barks a lot when they're not home. That's the one that like a year or so ago, it is not even, what the fuck? It used to bark like clockwork at like 8:30, 8:45, and I'm like, oh, they must have just left for work. Janessa, I apologize, child, this ain't working. But why, when I just practiced, it worked? Okay, wait. All right. Did I do it backwards? The freckles, wait a minute, I did do like this, this sucks. Why did it work? Why did it work when I did it before? We're gonna try it one more time, y'all. I don't understand. Like why it worked before. And you saw it was sticking to my face a little bit. So like why? This is the bronzer. And it's dark because it's really wet right here. Fuck. Janessa, I want to apologize, because this is not how this was supposed to go. And I was confident that it was going to work. Those are my real freckles. Those are my real freckles. Right here. And I know this video was hella long. But you can see where the paper was. So that she did say use a saturated cloth, but that would be even more messy for me. Shit, do we want to? We're gonna try this one more again, and this is gonna be it, y'all. This is gonna be it. Janessa. So we're pressing it in, and it is wet. Like you see my face, it is wet. It is saturated, because she said a saturated cloth. But that to me, I would be dripping water from it all over my face. And when I used it with the spray, it did work. Y'all, I'm trying, Janessa. If this don't work, y'all, I don't know what else to do, because, and the whole piece wants to come up because the whole thing is saturated. I am just pressing on the paper. I can't get the cardboard piece. Can I get the cardboard piece up down here? There is no way I would use this on a client. Okay, I see a piece of the plastic. I see a piece of the plastic. But why? Was I supposed to take... Y'all know what? I was supposed to take the plastic off. Y'all, what the fuck? What the actual fuck? Let me see if I can grab another one, y'all. And these are not going to be green. These are not green. We're going to use a silver one. I forgot, Janessa, to take the plastic off. The fuck? Or do we want to use this color? Y'all, thank you for hanging in here with me. We're just going to use these. All right. Yeah, because, fuck, man. I'm glad we took pictures. See, I should have wrote the instructions down. Oh, it's 1:15, y'all. My live is in 15 minutes. Shit, man. All right, I'm going to just cut this any kind of way because we got to go. All right. I should have wrote the instructions down because that's what it was. I'm like, oh, the plastic is here, but you got to take off the plastic. So we're going to do this again. We're going to take off the plastic. Y'all, and that's why it was sticking, because of the damn plastic. We're going to put this here. I am goof troop. All right. That's what I should have did before, is held my hand over my eye. All right. Y'all, that is so stupid. I mean, well, no, because this is only my second time using it, and I don't remember. I must have took the plastic off before, but for some reason, these are going to stick. Because this, you see this, right? And you see my foundation. You see the makeup underneath it. Lord of mercy. Thank you all for being here. Let me know if you've ever used these freckles. And it's called Fazit. F-A, I don't know if it's backwards or not. F-A-Z-I-T. Or Fazit. All right, y'all. What the fuck? There's one freckle just hanging off. Janessa, I am seriously trying, and you see me seriously trying. What the... This, Janessa, I apologize. This, and what I'm gonna do is, the test that I did, if I still have that picture, I'm gonna put it up over here. And so I did get it to work. This is the bronzer again. I don't understand. I don't understand, y'all. In another video, not another video, I'm gonna play with these again, just to play with them again. And if I can get it to do what it's supposed to do, then I'll just post pictures somewhere on my tab probably, or in another video not about the freckles, and be like, here's me trying to freckles again, and it worked. And I could see that line from where the paper was. Like, what? yes, I'm frustrated because I don't know. It worked before. Take the plastic off, saturate the paper. My face is looking crazy because I can still see that friggin' line. And these are my natural freckles. These are my natural freckles. All right, y'all, we're gonna go because I'm very frustrated. I apologize, Janessa. This was a wonderful idea. I don't know why it's not working this time. It did work with the spray, that trial that I did. And I'm going to put the picture up here. I'm going to show you the side where I used a wet paper towel. And I'm going to show you the other side where I used the spray. And I did it down here and it showed up. So I'm really not understanding. Or I think I might just be trying too hard. I don't know. But I apologize, Janessa, and I want to try again, but we've been here probably like 40 minutes or so. I'm reading 56 minutes, but I did edit out when I finished the face, and so I don't know, and I want to try again. Maybe I'll try again after the live. Actually, I will try again after the live, and I will just try the stickers, and if they stick, I'll just take a picture, and I'll add that over here too. Make sure you do, excuse me, oh, hiccup in the bell, go girl. Make sure you do check out Janessa's video, and I promise you, it's going to look easy as hell, and that's going to make me look like I'm from on a short bus. I apologize, Janessa, because I really wanted this to work, because it worked, so I don't understand. I'm repeating myself, so I'm going to go. Thank y'all for being here. Let me know if you've worked with these freckles. I'm sure their looks are going to be bomb, and I know my look is bomb, but I'm freckleless except for my own natural freckles. And these are my natural freckles right here. And these are my natural freckles. So we're going to go, y'all. Thanks for being here. There's stuff popping up over here for you to watch. Thank you for hanging out with me. As always, self-acceptance, self-love. That is the Crazy Troll Nation way. Thank you, and you will see me soon. Y'all, this is another day. I messed around with them freckles again, and I'm determined them freckles are not going to defeat me. And I tried it again, and a few of them showed up. And so I'm like, why like that didn't do that for the video? And so we're going to try again. What I realized though, it needs to be on a flat surface. And so it does stick better here than it does a curved area. So I think I'm going to try one up here. Both of these are the same colors. And so we're going to put one up here and we're going to put one down here. I do think it would be fun to have it like here to here, but it doesn't want to stay for me. So, if this works, I will not, if this works, I will not, I know y'all, I'm not finishing my sentence. I'm trying to figure this out. If this works, I will not add in the other pictures from the practice things I did before and the one I did yesterday after that look I did with the bloom palette. And so hopefully, y'all, this is, I think I'm going to revoke Janessa's collab title. Like her picking what we're going to do for a collab. This ain't going to look right there. Damn it. You know, put it this way. You know, we're just going to do it. Like, just fuck it, because... And I realized I needed to cut more away of where just the cardboard, because like where the piece like this is just white, and this is what was pulling off the foundation. And so, yeah, so I did cut these a little bit more. So I'm just pressing them on. They are sticking. I am sweaty. I don't know why. So we're going to saturate it. She said saturate a wet cloth, but I'm too messy for that because then I'll have, you know, water dripping down my face. So we're gonna leave it there for a moment, and we're gonna put this one down here. I have a feeling it's gonna work this time because it is staying and it's not buckling, and I think because that's in my ear, because it is not curved like this area of my cheekbone. Down here, some stayed, some didn't, but we're going to just press that in, and we're going to go ahead and take this off. So not all of them. So just, so just the middle part came off. Oh Lord. So do I still want to put in the other pictures? And it doesn't look like it took off a lot of makeup because we did cut off a lot of, yeah, it did take off some. We're going to peel this off because it's peeling off. What? None of these came off that time. Why are you playing with me? Why? Did I take I didn't take the plastic off. Ah! There were no instructions with this, by the way. So this has been quite a learning experience. And when I had sent the group message saying, I realized it works better on a flatter surface than a curved surface. Yo, Janessa was like, oh, I thought I mentioned it. No, you did not. This is a total learning process for me. I definitely will play around with jewels, but this, I might play around with the ones I have left, but I wouldn't use these on a client because it's just too much. Y'all, look at that. What the? Janessa's hers are going to look easy because she did hers and she said most of the freckles stayed and it didn't lift her makeup. So I'm just like, okay. And I told y'all when the first clip of this video. So this is cute, but it's just like that one little patch. And when she said freckles, even though she said she was seeing all the colors, for some reason I was thinking of like a freckle pen or how you can take a makeup brush. Let me find one. You can just take a makeup brush, dip it in like glitter or something, and you can just do like this. You can do this motion and it'll flick it on their face. And so sometimes makeup artists do that too, just to get that shadow on, but to have it just kind of scattered. Like if this had glitter on it and just do this motion, it'll flick it onto your face in different places. And so that I would do, and definitely gems. So I'm closing my eye like I was really doing something. But these, no. So we're going to add this to that video. So this is what we got. That's what we got. So make sure you check out Grace and Janessa's video. See how they did. Janessa, hers is going to be fine. I already know it is. And so did she set me up? Did that hooker clown troll set me up? What you think? Let me know. Thank you for being here. Stuff is popping up over here for you to watch. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and do that. If you're visiting me for the first time, thank you for being here. We would love to have you subscribe, join, share, like, comment, all of that stuff. And as always, self-acceptance, self-love. That is the crazy troll nation way. This is crazy. These freckles is crazy. That is the, excuse me, crazy troll nation way. Thank you, and you will see me soon.